Yajo, a brown son see the hot bite, Cassia Bar, Leicester Ghana Limited, Omudi Yas toothpaste and then a brush. I bet just so ya this someone ne enumere. Na a brown swan ya de a summon hot bite no. When him say ya fa assemba ko, every no num emper mukosi nonsia. Na ya pense mu, ni a doso mu kama, nanti asiye etimi aye juma. Na ebru a free Sompa 106.5 FM Accra no. And I'm your headquarters, Kumase. And we are Sompa 93.1 FM. Ayiko 100.9. Adam Fopa Radio, our Paris, France. Takwa ya Sompa 101.1. Takwa de Sompa 103.3. Techima Sompa 106.1. Sunyana Sompa 98.9. And Kraza Sompa 90.7. Doma Sompa 101.3. Mankasimia Kingdom 106.1 FM. Decoder so Sompa FM. Facebook Sompa 106.5 FM Accra. And YouTube near Sompa FM Live. Your website here www.sompaonline.com. Leicester Ghana Limited, Almodi Yas toothpaste, and then a brush, abejaso, and na ebo me chedam odi chichu usia. Now I nya usia bro. Na why you see ye. And what she said malaria and na AGYEIWAA a 3-day area na juni pediaboswa. And also time heba misha edrono. And then a wunya be a betimi aboa na wanumu ada ho kama. Electroland Ghana Limited, as a bunu is adisham wo techimai, amunyina nsumu tie yei, monshan nso sese wo techimai kwa dia, utie ewo Sompa 106.1 FM, ewo techimai, Electroland Ghana Limited sebra, na electronic appliances ahodoɔ ene dia bawoba. Medima for Herbal Center Dr. Tamo da Sunie, wasebra ne yemfa yare no, adukru wo no, yemfa tamo nto so na yentu ne sebanche. Yafrem Akosua Aboagye. Obetimi afrem Akosua nhrafe yenhwe ene hot bite asem wada pasua ye twena basa ene sre empanifo a womo ene ba ensosha womo hweso ewe bibrema toye ha ye from West African Senior School Certificate Examination was na ye ewo Ghana ha no womo hweso no eye West African Examination Council aye chanetia eka na wayek Why for the to just say what's the examination? Koso I found a West African Senior School Certificate Examination no and Kwadania Church for any invigilators by do 9 any actual 14 people are teachers eka home students eka home invigilators and so eka home now woman yina ye chibi wo ye senior high school About College, Ewa Asante Bekwai, Achima Kwangoma Presbyterian Senior High School, any Emiamia Bebre. Na Ebra Head of Public Affairs at the West African Examination Council, Ora John Kapi, and in Central for Echuchen Komono, and a Wabama near say, and Yama Ekosuna Ed Time, Nananu Ya Krano, Adventist Day Senior High School, Santanoa, Yatra exams wo ewo Kumasi no woma kwakotum de enti woma shutting it down say womu sa desuan foni bebre mobile phones a ekuta womu no enyansam ketoa eti womu confiscate ana say womu de womu sa eto so evi se ba ne se ne yete ne se ye no ne se ne yamene se enkwada womu tron so hwe ewo examination center na mobile phones echi womu ho ahia na eyade bia na asefem ena nam soma Adventist Day Senior High School Center no ewo Kumasi wo mutu sa na mo no ena wo kire mu se nipa mienu bi won so a their friend impersonation e bi koso na ese onyo no ena ni mfogini ananse ni din wo ho obi na abo ne paase wo mecho ne wose exams ne ma no eno so ya chi nipa mienu aye chi wo mo ewo kasoa eye impersonation ho asem ena wo chem se sankrofo yi ye de wo makwa kogina court se busumi nsia ena wo mu ncha ewo neduafie ena ba ku bi o kan wo kura de ye chi no no ono nso na buaye e ma sa examination malpractice no na e ba bekoso no so busumi nwotwe ena ye dia to ne chi so enye no nkwa proprietor awoda Christian school ewo kukurantumi wonu achechire ni bia wo mo so wo mo te WhatsApp group ena WhatsApp group no wo mo de examination questions ne egu ho e de ma adesuafo sa nkwada no nso ya che wo mo ena aburadu nkwa wo nso wo mo kirem se Ebenezer Fin enso wo mo ekoche no de fa impersonation no a se bia ye frɛ wo bi kwame na wono akwakotena ho no wo kyerɛ man se me ne frɛ me kwame na enso na wo boa na owura ka pibo amane se waye kefo wo mo botae ne se ye behye ama enso hwe mu dwumadie nyina etimi akonka na awreho sa enkoda ye tete wo mo se daache wo mo baba betoa wo man ni mpumtuo ne nkankoso na akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ abata ne ahyɛfoɔ ebi mu kora yɛ invigilators na mo bua nkwadaa mo abɔ krono nkwadaa krono esuban a yɛka no yɛde ewurawura nsohwem eti saa deɛ ne deɛ wɔn si afem paa sɛ mpanifo anka mo nim ade papa deɛ onim papa a wanya no ɛyɛ bɔne ma no na mo mom na mo kyɛ nkwadaa no suban bɔne sɛ wo kwakɔ yɛn nsohwɛ no wate WhatsApp group ɛna wo de examination questions egu hɔ invigilator mu a ɛna nkwadaa kutakuta mobile phones ɛna examination center no wɔn de guo opanyi kapise wɔn adi ho yaw.
Noted with concern a number of cases of irregularity at examination centers across the country. As part of our commitment to upholding the integrity and credibility of our examinations, we have deployed a number of staff as well as our own specially trained personnel to monitor the examination centers. Our monitoring teams have unearthed a series of irregular activities at a number of the examination centers. These include, but not limited to, the following. 1. 2 persons were arrested for impersonation at Ghana College, Akosua. They were arraigned before court and have been sentenced to 6 months imprisonment each, while their accomplice was sentenced to 8 months imprisonment. The proprietor of Christian IPS Ukantumi, as well as one of its invigilators, have been arrested for creating a WhatsApp group on which they shared snapshots of questions and solutions to the questions. They have been handed over to the police for further investigations. Ebenezer Finn was arrested at St. Vincent College, Abradunkwa, for impersonation. He has also been arraigned before court. Hannah Lariba, a student of Yeji Senior High School, was arrested for impersonation at the Steps of Destiny Senior High School in Yeji. Another impersonator, Mumni Abdul Hafiz, bolted before the monitoring team could apprehend him. Mr. Kodie Desmond was arrested at Abbott College, Asante Bekwai. He was handed over to the police and subsequently arraigned before court. He had been remanded into police custody for 2 weeks. Osei Asibe Daniel was arrested at Ejuma Kwanguma Presbyterian SHS for impersonation. He has been handed over to the police. Raymond Kwasi was arrested at the Ejuma Kwanguma Presbyterian SHS for contracting Osei Asibe Daniel to write the examination on behalf of Obin Dapa Emmanuel. Maxwell Chamba and Amaglo Livingston were arrested at Sefa Bonsura SHS Yeji for impersonation. A physics teacher at Ahafuman SHS was found with a mobile phone on which he had snapshots of the physics practical questions which he had shared. Mr. Ernest Frimpong, an invigilator, was arrested at King James SHS for possession of a mobile phone on which was found snapshots of the questions and solutions to them. Patrick Essel, a former national service person, was arrested for aiding a candidate at Price Senior High School to copy solutions from his mobile phone. Further investigations revealed that this was from a platform shared with the assistant supervisor Michael Boating. He has also been arrested.
Enipa ya chi womo no na head of public affairs Edima West African Examination Council WAEC Ora John Kapi wo cheche mu de tudwa womo a womo kogina nkrofo anam so womo tronso he no de ama womo amra so womo pa achi ye de bia kwakotom busuminsia ba konso bosome nwotwe ene de womo atomu na saye koye chi kakra na asem bia wo boso ya cheche mu de akire mu a enu efa de esi ye wasantemantam mu ekumase na ni nyina no efa and some West African Examination Council say, we must shut it down. Adventist Senior High School, Bantama Examination Center, Kumasi Yatum. And Kwadan Womotron Soheno, Hankuno Edria Sensia, 936 was a candidate. Woman Echon Sohi, a BI, a Freho Adventist Senior High School, Bantama Examination Center, Wokumase. Sabria Manugusu Ameka say Yatum, and Yadim Kwadana Egubasim. And yes, you do a WAEC center say, a one woman coach a woman exams. Woman coach a was any wo, every senior moon or hono, na and your fena airtime cra. Na and no one seminal and penny 4 a day at to just say, woman eshe, na and penny 4 at the Niema SCE, said it be a Niema betty me a tumpon. Na no more ye be a fan monitoring. Na some monitoring no more yeno, no more quaqua centers I would walk away said the hositier. I've heard you move through her. Womudu Adventist Senior High School Bantama Examination Center Honua. Asam kwadani ewia sanso hwenum. Na no na Kumase Metro Director of Education Ora David Opon wade to Sompa kase ebo ni mu se nea omu hu ye no womani anso na ensam fata airtime se ebeba san wo de afutuo e ma ba time wo de ma hwefo se wo bia ma nani na ho se de be yebetimi aboa na enema e koso se yie no yen soso na yen fa kro no entete nkwada no.
For now, the incident that we've recorded has to do with the Adventist Senior High School allegation of examination malpractice. So we are here to do a thorough investigation. So it has come to the attention of the regional director, and I will plead that we wait for full investigation to be done so that we know where they went wrong. I don't have any detailed information about it, but the allegation is that it has gone on, and the students have been bussed to AGYEIWAA Center to go and take the examination. It's very unfortunate. So the advice that we continue to give advice to the invigilators, the supervisors, that we have to be extra careful. We are training the young ones to take over from us as leaders. So if you continue to allow and encourage some of these things in our school, it means that we are destroying the nation. As soon as some of these things come to the attention of Ghana Education Service, Ministry of Education, we will not sit down for any bad thing to happen. We will ensure that the code of conduct, the rules governing the examination will be applied.
Enia yeti ye Kumasi Metro Director of Education Ora David Opon won echem se ne akoso ewo Kumasi ama Adventist Senior High School Bantama Examination Center Kumasi yatum enam examination malpractices no time kurana yakwa homa no so ne ora Stevenyani awo ye educationist ye ne na kwahwehwe nkomo pani memoajo eba Sompa kase boso
you so Akosua for the same
nyame adumo dadi na wonso ho ye de
Miss Menya papa.
Yedase. Where the young quay chikakra, afibia, come here, say ye try exams, say ye BEC exams, and I say what's the exams. What see beer papers be a leaky. What see invigilator be a say. What see students be the papers as show more. What see impersonation na Akoso. Year after year, the same challenge in one ye face. And afibiano. I say it is getting worse and worse. Minim afi diano so wate. Edi na this particular problem for examination more practicing it through efa wase exams hono. Yentimi nketeli yentimi mrana se na afi bia akra no na ese konanim waje mpomu no wo hu ne sai.
Yo akoso me da wase na me de check sama ye tifo ina. What do we need kri nia ekoso no a anu ye ti a yebetimi di aman say ohona kasa no ne fiber ne yenhu ye ntu ase ana say yehu kura no yebu ye negu so because can you say why for the dia no so ye bibi ye say yamo ye bibi dia and na say yehu ne sunsan so say yebu say en secretary ba social echo ne no sunsan so na se bra omo ka se ye bibi na se adekono da so wo ho dia na ke se oho na ka se ye fa ye nsen kan ye eni ye ti eni na betimi aka
Daddy enti said ye wo kana bibia ba ye se the root cause no ye dian ya
so what very difficult to pinpoint one particular time. I say about this audience say Adibako. So it say Osha baby quite first organizing social Ghana Hanma now better say was West Africa Hanma. Very difficult to pinpoint one particular thing. You better say organized system. Shading a binimu ADD one. It is say later make say organized. Me say West Africa is a music council. Omuna ayana kata no efi omakachi eba. Na almost na so the people will be near that and social no and popular and sun and social baby so be about coping a yenim say yes are printing and some yes and sent this like akachi almost subsidiaries and no more money on human vigilators in the police for any exam centers and California in 90 say leakage this white office next a qua fast through all these systems to say yeah per se you dey be a problem with that and ye fani nan kan bom na yen hwe e free say why before be share exams no after the exam be ba bonten and the paper be ba bonten no and you ma be na share be na ya free mu leakages be na chima to be na we area one more the other say be afa ho na odididi na bra mo di paper no every week akachi about the real sentence no and share be na mo yes na be ya french na e bi nkupie we America I free leakages so make my party say Akosua exam hall hono akasa and say come for ye kan ina na ye ka obia no ewo exams ne yam no sankofo ina no will be bika wo kwanya before na to side yase WAEC will be bika vigilators will be bika in fact security officers police form so mo bo exam center so mo will be bika teacher for no ankasa omo hwe nkwala na omo de nkwala ne kono omo so will be bika ne kenye nja ofo emfini bisa ofo so wo nyome bi ye wo ta competition ne ya yebetumi asoside we ya no ya dia ya asefim pa but arewo sem say bra ye ko ye ni won social show mu no and WAEC for some organizing social with time no Jesus think we decided think to be there chi kwa arewo sem say over the years still I go so can asem ya ye can na ye hu be dia idea de no kwa kotuka arewo sem papa
Orenye ni wusha sika ni bra na fi say invigilator we invigilate chicheni a wo che nkwada de den na wo pese wuliki examination questions and answers ema wo mo sika ni bra na se ujiri say bibi foforo bi
yes can you break down na one other factor and so edi hini over the years no they can say African education watch omo de nsushum betu ja aye na ye kan wansem ebo ma ba so di media na omo di wo sa afa no say oko schools bi etitu ne private schools ni in fact say unam kom na uko private school for omo board signboard sometimes in school adan no na omo display ni kase na mo social year 2019 the nipa say 20 na koye nipa 19 omo nya 1111 nipa ba ko pe na bi onya grade 11 ni ka grade 11 kwa ye obi school bi omo best no enti sa kwan no mo to na omo school no de ro na e dey amanfo ba enti sa private schools in titu no kwan bia ne adidi obeye bia obema instruction wenyamu we ready kan wo mu se na be adansidi access so wo de obaba school ade na to muda pass the obaba pass e dey akọ ne dey ni na account kwan bi omeba so enya exams questions bia na se kwan bi omeba so enya instruction hu bibi asana Benedu no or they will do it at all cost. And they can't say yes, any Brunei what can I no count but profit motive and I say and for so private schools need to pay and now one person on my for say what do baba would buy a school there and couldn't be there I would the area and on the more cop baby I can be quiet. And you also actually some of these centers some of these proprietors that the only WAEC officials as them making behind him say that is the truth. But the young science ensure that they need back we say we now acquire because our questions here at school now we know school for sometimes I joke about 11 o'clock now. Now for any qualify through exam questions question here teacher for 30 I must say idea this me about normal school for that also on sure. On the corner no more school for now na ekeka ade we ye hu yansa na ebre ne ba omunya ya omunya wanfa omunya free WAEC for akachi anase nipa bia omo beta WAEC for but sa de na Akosua to say private school for no abeye omo kwan kese omo fa so de bold penipa ebe omo school on muti anu ya ade ya kan yetimi enyi free mu now teacher for dey ya o kan ya omo so omo buama school for yes and to be count I remember one particular year the teacher for us say I think any see what empire what do you call it one CDN no almost to say exam questions na being school for near on my own debate to me which of course not for it say WAEC for set questions now almost in a syllabus and I say curriculum no dia banu and no motion so e set questions no into obeshana but school no be the only heads of school ni be na police na ya friend so uncle one on me no now my school for no and I say the school head na kasa betumi am omuska na teacher no charge the school and that's obi only say a center more all teachers do don buy no they all be around just to guide the students and help them all my kwai money dey any more cra check obobo answers ni ade and na ya na fight for HR and social media very easy to know me say you bon do on na check kwai am so na omo to need to say sa school omo fa ho kwai the real exam questions no there's a way WAEC for the year and you do common you do one check no pa
yo openyi DSC wo Kumase efa the Adventist Senior High secondary Bantam Examination Center nkoda no yakotu menra omchem say English no omtroye no muhu se ne mabebre anko yenti yakotu mama ya bansi nkoda ni nyina ede omo ekọ WAEC 4 center se ho ene omo enkotro no we no entimi nye nsunsuanso bi won kwada na mfa hu bi emmo wo mo anase wugiri se nsunsuanso be na betimi anya won kwada no so
why for dream almost to say be the best way to curtail that problem no but how school be but that's the only way why for so betimi afa normal your normal ye on say agents no mo why for conduct no mo in share be bro na science share no teacher for no ya catch omo and almost am school for that's what but still nipa nti no be kwa be se dey boost and brand so na ne ebema effect na ye kese ne obi ana bia na school ni bia no na make onim hu bi kra ono de na besua na oduma na ni ku ne boost na oma na ni ku maybe obi ena for consequence na ode ne boni bia be for omo but enam say ayade eteni wo school nti no ye punish sanko for de omo kan sanko for na be ka omo kese psychological be ka omo kese pa ne mo obi a ono ankasa onim ni oye say enam no so anase enam sa ko no so e bia we boys they na girls they na boys and girls bia omo fa sa kwan so na masa oyi na ba school no they will feel guilty but they wouldn't be worried but make obi a ono kwan ya papers no fa so leaky no oni mu bi na fe ye ka so ono free in center ho na onko WAEC office wono ko chro no sanko for na be ye effect wo mo so pa but na me kan na WAEC for bi a mo so adwuma fi say that will be the best way to me I safeguard the system say ye we di an e betumi aka say o de wo chro no we ya aka chi o ye de want to me by yes and wo ye no wo suku na center wo chro no it has its own effect but that's how WAEC can solve the problem.
Sometimes you want to say, oh, yes, school way, Yakwakotum, Bra exams, no more, a bit said, yes, you Adventist Senior High School, ye, and to say, a trebi, I want to say, papers be, and Quadano Quatreno, a licky, nay a chapel panning in emo, yes, and Quadano so, and San Quatrano for fro. What out my Sanya man, Yaman Waek for Quapan or Mofasua, Wamutimi Hunu, says school way. Hampa wo mu wiemu na bia ya cancel all the papers na we na kwada bi onu innocent woni mu hye na bia kwakwaka no eno ehun dwumade na tisan
akose me dance fa very easy bi o mo make nya ka bi for ma me be say WAEC for nhye on say school ni bia ntia say uko exam hall bia your tables na school for net na mo cho social was no your index number also nti you just have to locate your index number go be one go index number now and one nti nya dey obi atna obi atna o ka akwetna be bia na the paper da bi obi awo e be ote na sa hall one sitting arrangement na e wo hall no e wo WAEC for da omo table so nti omo nim say exam say ye twa ko so wo timenim ni mitwechi e be obrin party at Minsimichi and that's what they have that pattern with them. And to say and social being now on person more trace say paper say market to me say BBSC was that particular. It's very easy to locate that area no. If it's a what me no obrin party mechi. And to say ban say mature BB and media more na mistake my never sure come from so but some from so also yen pepper say baby we say bia me na minim ana ko say wo na wonim te wo nya wo de ma me no senia o mean to me ji wetin ye say wonim wo the one of the job me copy for check for me more fato simple fancy bia a very simple definition from the achi obi pen matter ya o business school ne because matter is anything that has weight and occupies space I mean we dey kan ye tietia enka wo kai am so me kai or the top kai but to be gina so the case say one particular case there by a student not sure capital matter started a capital letter matter is anything not sure definition or control small letter nipa no copy so no copy or copy near wo no on also control small letter so even though the definition is the same and it's a very simple definition you could detect that this is a minor mistake nipa na here that mistake no are replicating through that about 10 step or so and a 10 desk around, which means nipa ba ko na chore e no de ma omo e we ri ho. That's how they could detect. And see why it for me detect because mistakes are and I say we are copy no mo ye no say omo copy e kra no nipa no copy fini no wan yan sakra room or copy pepe. I mean say nipa na tia no so be ti pepe e no e kwan am fa so edichi. Na fen so ebi won so exam say aye and I say so ye and found, I mean, and everywhere in the world, and yes, in a sanity, minimum you better classroom. Teacher, never share a debacle. And found your betcha and found quite a lot of chassis, and so in the banner, ye and ye never ye peda. A yeta, need to say, BD womb, say yet, I say, ya can't abom. Ya copy and I say ya boy it's important to system. Almost for genus arrangement because there's nothing like the same answer for all questions 1 to 7 and now 1 to 30. No. And then even with the objectives, for example, 30 questions are the first 30 now almost the same answers. And say nipa bakuchia sa ankofo na omo that enclave can say medical can say enclave nipa kram way on why can you say wait until they can easily tell just by collecting their papers and tell say this matter emanated from the anasa adiwe if you had a quiet now this is how far it went. It was our area kakana na school for not here no copy they can tell and a mistake no mo ina so yebi. Now, about the sa, almost dinner and no son quan and castle be almost and one day I now would ever. Now, almost ye no everybody will trace a lot of things. I know I mean to make videos and to be able to establish it. And sign by internet and almost resistance of now. Almost will be a fun withheld results. And the school for and social I know they are but maybe one would ye the answer so if you want ya cancel no much like I cancel ya. Oma ye mu hwehwemu esiase and they are convinced say timatobi be mu na omo wo satem no omo bu why can brand so a onim na senti no omo twemu ebi krampo won a ma practice ebi won mu afa say ya chi obi we exam hall na okuta pepe bi and omo why for forms omo dey na related until they fail into this ano enya fa na omo be yen hwehwemu ebi say omo che nipa no okuta pepe na omo renta or omo records no nipa ko no be sign the student be sign against say yes it was seen say okuta foreign material the other way example until be sign the result no you can be sure say it will be cancelled. It will not go through investigations in there no never go through investigations no any near omo use omo systems in there they say no ade way omo copy na omo copy and say area ha no more and I say widespread copy the entire hall when in a copy and so more system that's how they get in student
okay yo opinion sana meja okwan mu akokra no nipa bebre busa se etre bia na ese exams question bia leaky examination more practice especially leakages no bebre ne susu se eye waye kefo na manyam adwuma yi e na akofa sa wo haw no aba etian de intine sesa akwada no a wo ye innocent student no wono esofa because of YX and negligence. Onu anya na adwuma yie na akoda no onu tene ba bia wono wa prepare so many months esua de wa bre na onu no be suffer because of YX for negligence nti ananse akoda ba akumienu bi omo examination more practice bi akoso na ya cancel na ebia a whole school na omo nka ho na ebia ba be ka omo enu no wo hu ne sei
sama ya pa sene o kan ni oni hu bi na area ba for no ho de na metina ka say ya futu mum na de be ma teacher for no any school for no and say omo hwe omo hu ye na obi nkoye di bi na on for e say ya na din say authorities no mbe hu say we free ha we na one and hu wom one and hu ni mu but sene me kan no teacher say so omo hwe na mu say a particular student bi no who needs they can easily tell. If you are not very difficult say why you be who say to me a single little be out they say I didn't buy no school in so on one even though you're not cover by it now so you bobo answers no in the later na say teacher ni begin center no answers no say question 3 D no so shade D question 5 yes F and that's E on an C no I mean no almost shade D sanko for the all make on into one day ya foto the various school heads no ne school for nanka say obi anhwe ne ho ye na wakofa bibi amfa meka the school na anko ha obi fofo. Now on the issue of why you can say purpose into market yes very difficult say ye be hu na ma dia ba ko be tumi abo no say why if omo tighten omo exams no omo tighten na say omo check kakra na me man fatu bi esigo I don't want to mention the university for some reason. There's one lecture I know no fear but you na or Ganini but on addition we are owie no so oba ne kuma ba be boa nso oba no na obecha de wo university na ebra na mo ye in social in fact the first time on in social mo ye no paper no leak e kra in fact 2 days or so kra na paper no kra no e da bon tin na eye no wo say e wa advanced jurisdiction na say abochimem sa de ntimi ba nti ni oye ne say ono ankasa na type papers no the following year no na type papers no and ono anso na photocopy and ono anso na print owie no fa nko department no afa nko na departmental head no ono ade fie ye me pese me chance say in fact if nipa ni yes ade no if sabe no ko na paper na leak bio me pese me chance say why ke be fa kwan bi sa normal title bra kwan mo fa so print agents no na kwan mo fa so distribute obi a no wom bia no nso de no kredie se ono so ye na fem de abo man chichire na ye manya me sotine ye mu a me kofa ho kwan bi a me wo West Africa National Council enfa nkoboa ni pebi enfa kotikwan bi enya me ho na ye mfa nsai system no wodju ho a won ti ase ba se nipa na ye ho adwuma ide sa na be ba nipa no na etunfo na ye maninya adwen bi se oye bibi de abo ne man na oye bibi nso de abo ono ankasa na nyamesom na so manya sa nipa na manya mesu na mesu woni mu na ekono mu yi ankasa odi no kodie be na de sebe ye ho kwan na wonye se wona wo hwe exam papers no so na e bia final paper kra be kwa bonte no won chief examiner no ana se whoever no wona would determine the final one won say asudie na dia to so na fa no kodie fa ye odwuma na mo ma dia be bo ani se hwehwemu bi ba na ye chi obi a say no so ye hwe say sa nipa na ya twena so e di say no e be bo amanfo bi hu na so obi hu ade bi say ono so nya bibi sa obeye ana say ono so the faculty kwan bi na odi anya no mu a yebetumi ache no na kwakura no hwe kwan say investigative journalist omo nko undercover say ye undercover investigation ye be hu bibi ade ni free and the ye be hu no practically where this leaks near the ne kwan amanfo so no munya omo me gidi say ni na de kabo mu a ebe brase because eno dia nipa no din ba be dwa ebe de dwa mbe ne be sunu mu no ni dia ni de so bi so o ye na je so onye di sa obe no ebe bo no school has almost so ni why officials na kabo mu no so almost be hwe ni ye teachers almost so ebe bo answer say what do you call it exam hall no obi a be hwe ni hu ye bi say na ya che obi a ye ni gina bra no
daddy one my adisue mu do ye beda se na ebrepam no bibi e fa ngomesua ho bia a kire yadwene no ye besa ba waka chene ne wa betwetwe nkomo ye da sipi
ya ko je mesin da martian shame
yo Obani Steven Yani wono ena yete ne nka no wo ye educationist ena meka wo say we hot bite kase bo Sompa 106.5 FM Accra. Leicester Ghana Limited omodi ya street paste ene ne brush abedwa so wonmo ena ebo ye chidom etimi busa wo say esa wo show sinye na wodi wo sinni nyame ya adumu a obi Sompa Dome Market 26 September yeba ye lead sponsor kase young street paste and in a brush. Eti ebra wudi wusini no. Na wu choose young street paste and in a brush no. Na chesa ampada bia wudi akokodro be kasa. Wanu mu be ye shamu ankasa. Wudi akokodro nso ebesre. Ma wosi egu wanu mu no nani nye. Mem jojo no nya ne basa. Enkofa toothpaste bi wo ha. Wudi chichiwi a na asa de sente foforo bi kura no. Na asan abo wanum. Eti young toothpaste and young toothbrush no o man for muntu nguso e Mr. Wura bathroom ho no young toothpaste da ho ana brush na wo use no de akwana kama ni bi no a ya kire wo ze yaz ni bi ana na wura wudodom na bristles ne entutuntem young toothpaste and the brush eti Leicester Ghana Limited friend no e wo 050 1619588 mo am one cry mo frɛ 050 1619588 and Kumasi 050 1390338 050 1390338 Leicester Ghana Limited young toothpaste any young toothbrush ma ahuni die ba wo yenum ye tachrema so ye dodom say ye whitening say ye total care say ye hairbar die obenya bia ebetimi aboa time hairbar center nie time nie o time herba mixture edi enti na wonko asika ba wonsam a na wanum ato mesrew nom time herba mixture duro no wanum na ho haje aduane watimi adibi kama da bia na malaria ejejew na wudi hospital akoniaba eye time herbal mixture ananse wo yobi a wo sori bia na honam ye wo ya enu so ye time herbal mixture na time HH mixture ne capsules ne de obi a wo junso a wo bre wo pe general well-being wo be say immune system support wo hia wo be say wo bo adwuma wo mpamu a enu so ye time HH mixture ene ne capsules emani mema nyina munum bia eyeyie say wo pedudu etu ababie tonro anafro Dr. Tafrija ewo 0244 417669 0244 417669 na wo demu kama Electroland Ghana Limited nie ye to mo so ane sorry o tachi my fue yabo yaba eyabunu east yaba betuam na yaba no ya makwa ya amfansa pan ya de Nasco product aba ya de media product aka ho ya de Samsung ya de TCL say ya television say ya condition say ya fridge washing machine say wo si mi fitachi ma aba kumase ya beto TV wo hu bi da etwem wo fitachi ma aba nkran abeto washing machine etwem tachi ma ho no a Electroland Ghana Limited abamoba mo puna no an ye gina eti brei na benya discount ebenya ne ma papa tachi man kumase kwano so ye wo ho kumase kasi janshi ye nie tag janshi ye nie Electroland Ghana Limited adenta barrier danso ma run about industrial area ye ne me komudi hwe animum sunyane mankasim Cape Coast takurade tamale bia ye tuatua fra Electroland Ghana Limited and was 0245 949495 0245 949495 Pokwanse Maira ye kan ya no wate ase wunima de Kodie Pokwanse Maira Midima for Herbal Center baby wudu ane de time to ya de no so ye tu ne se banche ehona se wudu ona wo si wo fa baby na adwodwo de afre no emreye anase mubuo yare no a stroke no Medima for Herbal Center to ne se banche say yes is yare say ye ukotodwe say ye diabetes prostate issues hypertension kidney infertility in men and women say wo pa wo abra wo wi anu aba beda ya say ye nyo kapre ye nyo dama wo wie wo ntafo ne ahenasa wie no medie ne bi ne waba wo say Dr. Tamo da so me ba beda wase Medima for Herbal Center brane entu ya de asemawo adwuma ne ye tiasia doctor for nurse for doctor no atena se the time to yade no so kwahwe ayaresa papa ya fa ne Paul awa mantam wasine dikamfo Paul awa mantam wasine dikamfo eye Medima for Herbal Center Dr. Tamo da so Pokwase Maira wudu atrotro for taxi for wo nyina eda wo mo ano a wo mo bo adwuma ana wo kumase so kumase agogo eti fra yi eye 0244 774282 0244 774282 and 050 0727215 050 0727215 na se wo demu kama na etimi aboa wiye eti hya no so se wo pese wo ne yedi dwumade a ye na ye ne kase bo wutie fri Sompa 106.5 FM Accra. Bart into a swana Ghana de Shmama yete Mamono na ansam no ne don twa no ye baba sani mu no Ghana man panye ye Rajon Dramani Muhammad ya tuja ya wochemo wase wajetum ye pa ano awodo bi ya abenimu na echire musa da obonyuma awodo wo ma Ghana mu a ne fakase no wa ya ban dia no enka ban hwe no wanya sakraye wom na nya kono nya nika ewo mansa dwaso wase sa no man nyina no eye nokore wajetum sa ye nokore no 2024 wase ho bosa da obonyuma wodo a eno ya ban dia no wo bera na won matumi yensiesie mapa ene nuoma wodo betumi abo ye pa enam sunti ye Rajon Dramani Muhammad ya tuja ebra enei Ghana Journalists Association Central Fonka wo American mu wo mo bo anan ekwo mampanyine woni ne kodi nkomo ya na ensam ne bi efa sa delbo enwuma hodo ihu na anam soma Ghana mampanyi kire se wenya se yesiesie nko a nemo wo se wom de akade awodo bi ye no bememu aye du ebememu aye nika na fa animonyam akasa bamu no eno ne ade a ehia sese.
With regards to the state-owned media, they are caught up in what I described as a changing media. So because the landscape has changed and people get their information from more sources than before, It means that people are reading fewer newspapers. People are watching less of the traditional media and getting a lot of their information from short videos and bloggers and other things. And so it is not enough to just retool them. It will be important to retool them, but also see how they can enhance their production so that they continue to remain relevant. We can take best practices from
na gara man panya mananso wa no ba ba chro sene bloggers na wan maje ba bia fa ani ansam no krampo no sani on besi bia kan no sabi odrum no bia aya na sefem won monto sabi wo ba bia ano so mun sam sei en wakan fai.
The media has become a bit decentralized, and because anybody who has a phone and a camera can report news to the public, and it means that communications is dealing with a wider of people, not only traditional well-organized media houses, but also individuals, especially the new group called bloggers, who go to events with journalists and vie for positions with them to get the best shots and the best stories, and they just go with their phone, edit, and then they put the news out. So the media landscape has changed, and the sources of information has changed, and in many cases it is those people who are setting the agenda, because for most of our stations in the morning, they're taking a lot of news from.
I was only turning Kaya Ghana Mampani, you're Roger Dramani Mahama. Now, I was said, Media Crono Sendo President at the Magana Journalists Association, Aygyyewiaa Albert, Komna 4, and Swenya Kwai Ejna Simpiasu Wabra, or the Mampani John Dramani Mahama Edin Komo, and watches a Ghana Hasen and Central 4, as your fan would dear Edan Sayemo, your Bambo Moon Sam and your cry, and ye, Centrani would dear grow, send ye babu no Sabio, not ye said to was I here near Beku. Ampa one more humbania, not just a yakwakukum, and on watch us so best woman Penny John Dramani Mahama, and then at Sinaye, as some quanim penny 4 year war or Maymu and Casa, Nanka one more fam rebimbra, Nipe Bia, what do one who besins and Trony Beso, and answer obedience and Trony be a winnow, not embra and wedi.
We entreat you to evoke your executive powers to enact a law to empower the security agencies to protect journalists. Since most of these attacks are premeditated and must be treated as aggravated offense, if we continue to treat all assault or attacks on journalists as misdemeanor, Your Excellency, it will not deter or serve as deterrent to others. It's the reason call on your good self, evoke your office, your executive powers. I think the executive instrument will help defining attack on journalists rather than treating it.
Nipo kasa ye president ya wando na da Ghana Journalists Association Yera Albert Kwabna Jumfo no wie ye no wa mananso wa wato so e de adesede mu odin e de to mampanyi anim se abrante bia wo yen sentwani yo wo mai emu emfempi mienu ni eduani 2020 abato no mo e wo Ablekuma Central yase di mpabonfo bi e ko bo no mami kase de 9 ba akokora yase wa ye sedges be ye 9 enti wo so mampanyi se enkamu bi wo hono mu ankaban no emfa mo pa.
We call on you to support the medical treatment of one of our own, one Pius Asiedu. He is a journalist who was attacked, who was shot in the left leg while covering election coalition at Ablekuma Central in 2020. Your Excellency, he has gone through 4 surgeries and is still struggling to recover. We need you and we call on your good self. We have the assurance from the minister on that very day that we are going to do that. We'll be very grateful and happy to see that this was done by an operative working.
Nipo kasa ye Yera Albert Kwabna Jumfo wando president at the Ghana Journalists Association.
Mekan was a Sompa Kasebona Wuti for Sompa 106.5 FM Accra. Young toothpaste and in a brush and no mumpe mukasebo friend hot bite no and no. Sam George versus Multi-Choice Ghana. Them Sam George versus Multi-Choice Ghana. Yede hun koma na was one for Shankitan with DSO, Minister of Communications, Honorable Sam George. What the betu just a Multi-Choice Ghana, DSTV, woman a young Jumano, Wamusika, Wamujian, no dodo, I will subscribe what the Obatua, I will bet you more prices, no, a brusso. I won't send 7 penny from 9 NC from what is she be to just a brand so now so man you saw betum ya bedroom to make every woman some now ya banta weto na weato continue be a copy of TNT says I bet him some Multi-Choice at Jatum say one more ebo no one better so now one more the one she in our barber to ja
tax component ya ewo mu ena de obi apani etue mu mantam ene omayi Africa regions ahodo mu wo mu no eno nso de wo de aka ho eti ye special committee bi na wo matena asem ne so nyame ya dom da September 21 ene da etwato.
I would not want to impugn any motive to multi-choice decision to wait till barely 48 hours to the conclusion. Let's just say they saw light at the end of the tunnel very late and realized that the ministry was not going to back down. They realized that Ghanaians fully back the ministry and that the ministry has the support. In fact, this is one action the ministry has taken that has bipartisan support because Ghanaians simply say we won't pay the exorbitant fees again. The law is also clear. The law says that when you're going to suspend, issue a 30-day notice. In that 30-day window, they have the opportunity to engage to remedy the problem. That's the position of the law. And so multi-choice acting yesterday, 48 hours to the expiration, is fully legal and fully within the law. The law does not say that they must apply and conclude the matter within the 30 days. It says within the 30 days, they must make a move. And they've made that move. Now they've asked for 30 days. We say we will do 14 days.
Yeah, Honorable Sam George ebabe wie no say abedwafo ye ba beti wo mo na oma ya asem no hwehwemu no ono a wo betena mu bi wono abeye dwemtena ne no watenam efa pricing ne ho no se de be ya ba bi esese ye de to no ye de beto na mfranto.
If it means us meeting on Saturday and Sunday, we will do so. In this ministry, we're a digital ministry. We run a 24-hour ministry. My chief director and directors are here. They will tell you, even my deputy minister, on Sunday at 4 p.m. or at 7 p.m., I will send you a message or call you and we work. So this committee will work within 14 days. I'm confident that we will reach finality on what percentage of reduction, because now we've gotten the data we wanted. We'll analyze the data and on the basis of that, we'll come to what is an appreciable reduction for Ghana. But like I've indicated, that will not be the end of it. When Canal Plus takes over, we'll engage them again for further reductions. And again, I'm minded that I don't want this committee's work to span longer than the takeover. The takeover is supposed to be end of September. I'll finish whatever negotiations before that takeover happens, so that I have that as my first bite. And then as Oliver Twist, when Canal Plus comes, we'll look for a second one.
And here your Minister of Communications, Honorable Sam George, and a multi-choice as someone were dear to you, so much of your phobia, Baba Yonshimu. Now, watch me, no more, now you won't be a debegina, that no more pen woman saka, and no umbegina so a day a buaconta.
Now, I found no telesal Ghana. Ana tell Tigoye and I can say Ghana no hono. And also Sam George can some kakra fa ho. Na panyipano eche musa ene ya Ghana ban susuo se wabeka se makomi enu abomu no mayemu a. Na afa wo mdwumade na twumi agina bana se konkomani agyan yade a Ghana ban ani gusuo de akiri pa. Na ene no aban no apao KPMG ya won mo freeland abrochime mu ya won baba transaction advisor ade aboa sane ye baye a makomi enu ka ye beka abomu ama won mdwumade atwumi asipi.
The corporate entities where there's a force majeure, there are legal procedures, and that's why we've appointed a transaction advisor. The transaction advisor will take us through the processes to a conclusion of the matter. AT already has a roaming agreement with Telecel and MTN, and so there is no new cost to this. There's already a technical arrangement that has been approved by the NCA for a national roaming agreement between the two companies. So there's no additional cost to the taxpayer or to AT for this. There's a transaction advisor who is coming to take stock of where the two companies are. Government has appointed KPMG as transaction advisor.
I was trying to say someone and some trophy shame with dear Akosua Mike and Mono, and I was some George or dear Simi Etuja. Na enhyemudie bia kwaso ende efan Central for any Medical and Dental Council for entemo na wamo ehse nipa na bi wo ho a ye che wamo a yesuso se kwan ne wamo fa so ye adwuma e wa pomdin ayasabia no enye kwampa woro eni tumi krate bia ye wo se wamo eye adwuma e wa pomdin ayasabia na wamo ehse nipa na yi bako eye Kate Bedu wono na oye adwuma e wo Osak Medical Center and afi Ebenezer Kumsin E&E Medical Center Gomoa Afranse Innocent Tagbovi wono so ye adwuma e wo Mighty Clinic Madina and afi Ebenezer Sapon wo eye Good Care Medical Center so alaba bukum ho na sa nipa enan obi a eye adwuma na ehwehwemu kyese wo mo ye ehwehwemu a akohu se sa nipa nan wo mo ye adwuma nanso no krata bie dia danse se wo begina so e dia ye adwuma no wo mo ni krata bie e bi mo atro so hwekora no a wo mo afailure se wo mbekwa akotro bi ahye mu no da bi wo mo aboawuro mu ayasa bi ahodo mu e na wo mo eye adwuma na registrar edema medical and dental counseling Dr. Banyubala wono ene sentrofo di nkomo sei and odi tudwa.
Some of them are still under active investigation, but we have arrested 4 quacks and they are undergoing further investigations pending prosecution with the police. We have also had practitioners present to us forged credentials. In one case, there was a forgery of qualification from Ireland and Nigeria, and this related to the spouse of a diplomat. Just to indicate, without trying to create any anxiety, just to indicate that these things know no bounds, and therefore vigilance is the key. We trust, but we verify. But because of our collaborative work with GTEC, we were able to alert them that that document was not genuine and it was fraudulently procured, and so that they will take action in respect of that. We also had one case of a forged permanent certificate. This was a practitioner who had not yet finished the provisional license to get onto a permanent register.
Adishma Mayira Dr. Banyubala wie na wa mananso wa wode asida piesi asida wampam ekwade magana 40 memfose wo mu hu bibia ye fa doctors for na sapom di adwuma fo wo no wo mu ba wo mu asoye ebeyi wo no masutire owie no ode kokobu emu odin akode amanipe bia wo na adwen se obeye adwuma e wa apom di ayasabia wo bra onni tumi krata e be fa ne se doctor.
The next is to update you on the number of complaints and to thank the general public for their confidence in us and the way they continue to bring cases to us. This year, we have so far received 28 new cases, complaints from the members of the general public. In fact, some of the complainants in these cases are actually doctors themselves. We had 9 cases by the end of the first quarter. We had 10 new cases in the second quarter, and as of today we have 9 cases, so a total of 28 new cases. I also provided update that last year we disposed of 20 disciplinary cases before us, and currently we have 18 active cases before the disciplinary committee involving 22 practitioners. Then in respect of our
Adishma Mahdi Pokasa ye Dr. Banyubala wono registrar medical and dental council edmekonomu.
West African Examinations Council waye ke fon sema ye di tudwa wo hot bite no wo mo sa de nsem foforo bi tudwa weifa private basic education certificate examination fa ne BEC no say de enye wase ne nkwa na atimi tro ne private BEC no so tro ne private ye eto mo chem se afi busumi nsia ne de to sodu baako ebesi busumi nsia ne de to sodu ngoche no private candidate o mo kwotro ye no obi akoi akeka wo mo esia ne no mo do so kakra on be ya pema hansia de osia baako 1661 candidate na emu ha nwochi aduonu mu nwochi 858 eye memma ene mu ha nwochi ne miensa omo ye mma omo ne kwotro sa private BEC yin so hwe no ene omo anu omo school mu no omo kwotro ene de no omo do so eye 603,328 omo ne troye emu memma no eye 297,250 ene ma no eye 306,078 na womo tron private ni de ene de ya results ni be pie na womo hunu womo smoothness level no se de esikoye
197,250 males and 306,078 females from 20,395 participating schools entered for the examination, while 1,661 candidates comprising 858 males and 803 females registered for the BEC for private candidates. While the percentage increase in the number of candidates from the school candidates was 5.99%, that of the private candidates was 19.49%. The provisional results of the BEC for school candidates was released on August 23, 2025. Candidates who infringed on the rules governing the conduct of the examination were appropriately sanctioned following conclusion of investigations carried out and upon the advice of the relevant committee of the council. Results of the BEC for private candidates will be released by close of day today, 5th August 2025.
Enne da ho no enti private fo no ne obia be hu sede ne modern bosi koye na wo nsa ato results no so we yensem a opanyina woda public affairs Ora John Kapi wodi tudwa so mpaka se bonso eyi masutire
Agodie mu dwumadie bi ba bekoso nyame yadma wo china. Ayo 2025 Millennium Marathon Sports Limited. Ehu dwumadie na ekoso. Anam so Ghana Police Service wamo ade ababa to dwa ya watro se ya wo me awodo bu ho no mu a nyame yadma wo china de kro no wa no yade a wo mbesisi akwan no na ekoba no sa no wo mo nam osu ade ba cantonment nyina na betumi ahamo amno ayeje. Na Ghana Police Service jo se anam se dwumadie no hunya na sompo na Ghana ni nyina de akirunti no efiri Atamils High Street one mo ade ba osu nyame yadma wo china wo mbatum afei 37 intersections one mo ade wuramu aba Central Business District one so no wo mo abetum amana ye Independence Avenue Adeba National Theatre traffic light one so ebetumi ayesa Anala Beach Road ho Oxford Street and Cantonment Road no sane one mabo momane no anam so amwachro sanam se dwumadie no yade nkaka se hunya na som Ghana fo bunti no won pa sanka betumi a enam traffic e bachi okrom na abia kwan no ba kwa honwan ya bewie kire kura no akwa late nti se kwaba no se woni ba bia akwa na kwa pa ba bi no watena na wada adwojo ho afi wo ba bi konso no wasi muntam sane e be ya traffic nkwachi wa afi bewie kire no na enuoma ekwa kwagensam wo so wo se ya chia obi bia da pi ne mo firi kina kɔ sane traffic no nsam be no Ghana Police Service so ma fo nyina po se won ba ye won ma famu de enso adiaboa
na aboso kan spare part dealers na wo mo chese nipa bi a wo mo efri amadone ababe pie mu wo memo ya wo mo ebiebie shops ahodo no nyame ya adomo aboso mi de to so enwotwe na chese adwo de ya wo mo ba betumu nyina na o chese ase Ghana ha se no ye wo mamra wo ha nanso no mamra no chese ufu ya amadone ufi amadone na wo bo memo na wo bebie shop a bodwafo no wo sike bi a wo so wutua na sankofo de wo mo ba wo ntuo wo mo Ghana fo adwuma ayama akwakopem se Ghana fo kra yenye adwuma anye enti wo mo che se wo mo aboso kan spare part dealers no wo mo ba betum adwade ye di anim ya na o che se abribi wo mo so mo tumu a na wo mo agyan na wo mo agya se wo mo bro be ni adeate wo se dwoada de kan ke wo mo ebetum na association director na woni sentrofo edi nkomo yewura techi ado sei na odi tudwa
foreigners issue no Monday no ye to foreigners stores nyod aboso kan nyina ye tu yomu nyina mu say ye wo mra wo memu ha ye si bodwo adwuma eye timamfo na eye even saloon crap eye timamfo na eye taxi timamfo na eye ene wo hwe ye nuanom na ye no ye limited to only nkofo bi ene obi kuta Uber taxi ni ade si ekokun unim Monday wo ye hwan wo store na ye betum. This is the reason why Saturday we actually we so no ye kwa ye pema na ba echi this samara de betutum because emra na da hono no emra na say ufi baby na ba ye business organa e say we deposit $1 million na ba bia eya na ye bufo ni say wo se wanya $1 million a fa niama o mabu ha e bedu star $1 million na ye nuanom na mo ni nketengete na mo na mkrom ha say Chinese for no ono ba office ka mo no de niama more than $10 million be go memu ha oton wi an wa $20 million no.
Additional money pokasa ye yewura techi ado wono director of communications edema abosu kan spare part dealers nene na yekotie ye no
Yatwa ansamno asona fifi mantamu ni yadri wama Ghana ye obibi wam sanam sa mamra ni amani ye ntoto na sene na narmo so san ye wan ma ye wan ma shade afanti titinchiri manyina ye diso no ye wam ye me ni nkronkro wodo ho no mu abepem ne afasha yade ekoso pa na fifi mantamu wan mo afasha so nkwa wan mu dia waturi din sa fete ahoba festival anam so amagomo fete na nanmo dia to dwa ya watro se anam sa afasha ne baba so ne durumra bia afasha to say any papi no had nyoma esa one musembe wie chenum kwakode awurukasa mu a ede afi baba ka fashion wonti no ye wone yoma bi wono mo nyame yadomo a efiri no de kro ya no wo mo baba bra na atumi abo ma fashion watimu na eye nanano wanfo ye wogomo fete ekirem sa ene wo hwemu a live bullet won mabra afi motorbikes awodo ene no bone a edi ewo se ni padua eno so won mabra wo kro ni mu na o man krado ye wono ewogomo fete ayona na kwasi kwansa wono ana bra wono samtrofo kasane yamane boni kwakwade atwi bibresi
obi okita live bullet bia mon fam ba krom ha ye mpe live bullet bia wo krom ha afi ayedi de bia ye ka ho asem afi we ehun se we live bullet bi peso pompashe no na kita gunpowder na odi shem dia ni problem na ukita bibi na ehemu bi ndia ye hu a ya ye be chiwa ma police su hu a onchew mon fam ma so wa register unregister on fan to okoti tama yɛbɛwi afe na ewie no akɔ police station hɔ ɛyɛ anapɛ meeting ane Central East Police Station division for ɛyɛ meeting ɛna second yɛsrɛ moto bia Sunday ɛbɛyɛ yɛbɛsoa kwasi dade ɛyɛ yɛbosom kɛseɛ no this coming Sunday no yɛsrɛ moto wura bia sɛ woba filling station a ɛwɔ hɔ no wobɛtumi akɔ park hɔ wode ɔkɔ akayɛ sɛ ɔman krado sɛ park moto wɔ ha ɛnyɛ saa so a filling station no tra kɔ kakra kwan bi da hɔ wobɛtumi ɛde afa hɔ ɛde abɛpark wɔ ahemfie no anim a yɛni problem na ayɛ sɛ wode kokrom deɛ a yɛama policefoɔ so mu Siberia hɔ wode kokrom a ɔmo nsan wɔ filling station hɔ ɛna 13th of September yɛbɛsoa nana abɔle ata yɛ fɛtɛhene wɔ apaka mu no so ɛno so yɛasa brɛ moto ɛne tuo live bullet no yɛmpɛ 13 September na yɛhi peni bɛkɔ apaka mu no ɛno so yɛhia motofoɔ no okrom
na ɛno akyi no nananom ahemfo bi nso ɛkasa ya wɔn mo yɛ sɛ wɔn mo twetɔm ɛde abrɛ afahyɛ no
obi ambo mras na Ghana ya hye mras yitumba so mo hwo yo mum di boni bi a ebetia eye mbrɛ wɔ ɔman no na bɛkɔ etia fɛtɛman empedi boni bi a wɔ ha
boy ya hoba kɛse na no timi etu safra Ghana man na de wo nyina wɔ mra na ɔmaka yan no maboa yan de gomo fɛtɛ na fi de ɔbɛyɛ da pa ha ma butubutu ha ma yɛ de
mehu de wo da akye hu behia wo ntire ba ha no memfa dum bɔne especially tramo amonom no mo bia mfensi krom ha na yɛ nyina yɛ ngye ni na afe no nsa nkɔmbeto yɛ bi
etitiri kasoafoɔ gomo ayɛ sabakromfoɔ sɛ obi bia momɔden na ɔmra gomo afɛtɛ na momra na ɛnya yɛmbɔ akwa na ɛyɛ fɛ
ɛne ohia agbeni nko ɛne onua asantene nko ɛne onua mfantene nko yɛ nyina yɛ mom na yɛ bom na sɛ yɛ a afɛhyɛ bɛyɛ soronko koraa
afɛhyɛ bia no is meant for growth and development nti so ɔmo nyina mo ho keka ebe bom ana ma growth and development no adimu
festival bia no ɛyɛ abotre yɛn ba sɛ ɛbɛyɛ hehe yɛn ba sɛ ɛbɛyɛ afahyɛ no wasomdwom nti obi a ɔbɛba afahyɛ no bia no ɔmfa somdwe
abuso wɔyɛ gomo istimanse ne mo mfimfi mantamu Abanyo Otiswe Ede Jumedie Biaba ya edono eshe Youth Employment Agency ase na Jumedie no eye work abroad program ya eba beboa ama emebunu ye wo omen emu wamo ebetimi akọ obi manso akwakoye adwuma na ewo sai Jumedie enwo no ukopie mu ewo buru mantemu a wamo nya omo chafo eno nam so ama Yera Mustafa Omar Copson ya wodo ene ye bono regional director edema YEA Jumekuo no ene sentrofo di nkomo no wo chese wedi a womo amakono womo doso pa na obesese okwa na ewose wo ya hwenyie adwuma a wo benya ye no di wuni e wo hono mo sebeyi a womo sanso mbo e ma ombo mayimu
wala odikan a yedi omo ebekoi omo osudie kakra omo nuomo aka so bepeso ma beka omo na saa no montu ne beto aso a ebegina omo so ne ye omede na di edi a kire yenuanu ma bruchefo a oni won kwa koye adwuma no enti mesrese omo koduru a mo remfi bibi omo free a omo koduru ho omo di kan kai fie ebi ameka se nipa de wona mo ba obra na o kai bibi a wo free a sebe o hwe wo nsu ye because odi mse sebe asem to a wo ne last man a wo gina ho efie fo nsa besi fom eno no ba otimtem bia na ema sonson ho enti wo kono wonko bre won asen sonson wo ho na wonye wadwuma no sinesi because enye empa ebo ne se ombewi aka man no so empa ebo ne se ombekwa konya sika ne mu bi ayemu ye duru na mode aba bebie enwuma wa ha amagana fo bi nso ayeden enya bia ya because de bia meka se economy ni nia owi ase ni nia na etise pizza one box a
Nipo kasa ye Yera Mustafa Omar Copson wano bono regional director edema YEA na owie ye no na Regina Abuna Reku Thompson wano enso ye deputy director edema work with international partnership directorate ewo YEA wano so church mu dwumedie ne sede esitie
Yeah, here in Bebre for different roles. And yeah, Oba register your best scan or passport. Then you meet international assessors. Until you may be able to choose, they want to engage you to see if you are able to do the job. Said they will choose and crown to me, they will prefer other solutions, other opportunities. Then a be pass, a be failure as usual. But I better take you information because as government ain't being cast away for this particular interview until we are just discarding you. We'll look at ways I bet training, you better upgrades now so I am ready to go to a different country too.
Mame Regina Reku Thompson wano deputy director at my work with international partnership directorate ewo YEA head office. Na enhyemude osonko bi akoso awo Western North Region. Sorry also Municipal Assembly no na edisa dwumadie ya wom no yesa enhyemude. Anam so ama wam de adwendwere kwan yom bafa so na obenya Wood Village awo kroponi mu na twumi abo na carpenter for timber ane wonmu a wom yeso me operators nyina wo betumi anyam chefa. Enam so ama bro san enhyemude no dwumadie no akoso no. Ampanyefo de atodwa ya wacheche mu ehwa awodo ya wom na mu a enu ho akwakonye yie papa pasa ban no enso tumidi na no tumbie na wormonyan for Dominic Jesse wano enagina adehye no anemo bra na san hyemude no ekoso moman tie sane ne nsem no esikoi
eya na ede mfaso ebre bre yemansin no enti ye nyina de ho hyem na ye prese emra so a me ye sure se bebo ye nyina we ye se ye kan nua ho asem ba be wi aso we beton nsuo ho we beton aduane wo ho we be train light ho na dade ni nyina be create revenue so am ankrofo ankrankre ansa na ye mabunu so wo fie nso nya adwuma yen so no the more ye bi mu no master bia ebe nya market ready market into be nya ankran so afom into na say unemployment rate na so yeso ate so no enti migidi say e ba be boa ye pa na etinya ma ni so akoyanim ni legal entity enti illegality does not come in enti ni ye pese ye tie ho asene say ni na ma illegality no baso no enne akonya ba say bituma illegal na final legal be sha nan
na san hyemude committee no chechena ni wono akroya assembly member ewo jona se kuzinsu electoral area wono manyafo beneza nyame wono so de kakra to asosei
village no ya dey I think it is long overdue mka sanka ache wosanka wo hadada esa say enua ha ye dwuma bebre wo Ghana ha ni vira manano no bebre na free ye hasafi and by ya ye din amomo so na ma esa legal login na no ekoso me buy no me corrons kakra and timber firms no mu bi share so mills no and carpentry shops no bi mo ehia no mo din komo and omo consent nyina ne say omo penua ye dwuma omo nya bi sanity dia then this the time I was saying nyina ye coming together na it me establish good village na so bi penua ne bia ye dwuma ye nyina if nya ne bi ye dwuma it me enya bi wabra and kwa say
I was your assembly member ya wono ewo jona se kuzinsu electoral area anu Western North Region ora Ebenezer Nyame na enkane no ye ne sorry ye beto so se ye nananom ane ye mpanyufo na wo mu odwumedie bi a ye se communal labor na che sabri bia no wo meto wo ho agu abonten na wo mu ayiyi efin bi e wo mpetem bia eno no kwa enam so na yade enka wo mu nanso ene die ene se ne efin adokoro Ghana fo na nyasem ketoa eno nam so e ma wo kopie mo e Doma Easter Mercy Cratch Penny wo wo dis adwumei wa hyase kra se communal labor no a ene ye nanam efre communal labor no wo mo e di babiem sebe ye a ebe ma ahunidie ho nsem ebetumi agina abrane na wo bra wone sentrofo edi nkomo no o chemu se ase ni mpotemu no wo mo ye omadwen se nya de a wo mo edi sa communal labor no ebe ye adwuma enti efin pa edukru wo mo no wo se emprempre die oba manani ayeden pa ama se adwumedie na timi akoso
communal labor be nti se dogo bi kura nti mesre sana madika te pempuntu a edubre bi aban nko antumi nyani nyina aman gese ye na nkasa yete ye ho ase na ye kan ye ho bom ya kan ho bom ya firi bi ase no obon se no o bo aban amane a ohwe ne a se ne odi ahom keka firi bi ase a nteba na ono so wase anti communal labor sa communal spirit na free nipa mu ba time se be kasa kire ho ye betu ye ho fo na ye firi ase nkakra ye hu se man ne ye ya dia kronu ye ya dia enye obi ya dia
Honorable Osei Wusukin wado ye mensini kachi penyi yo Doma East mensini emo no wie ye no wamananso a wato aso de boshe de badishe ya wamo Doma East wacha se wamo kwantempo no speed ram no behwe na wosiesie de ama wom
regional highways ya kohompre ahoro bebre ye mo adi nkita ho nti ni akosi no enimemu ye obehu sunsun so ni anamo esi to bia ye tu in short ni American be hu sunsun omo make how no nti enkopi say enkopim say sa how no be firu anya de a ye gi adakora I can assure you say enimanu ya ti ba bia yapim na do no sa how no be firu nti ni amesre ni say eye mansena de si obi anya akoma nya de e betra ho masa sabi esan na na ekoso no e be koso bi nti enimanu ya mo ankasa mo be hu ye nyina be hu ni ekoso ye tu anamo
Honorable Osei Wusukin na wano eye mensi krachi penyi a owo Doma East mensi nimo. What more it kasi abona busia wasogo so ya. Wotie no Leicester complimented ya the street piston and the brush at the attire chiwunya be about 0501 619588 0501 619588 Medima for about Santana Dr. Satan with a swati ya diabana hawaye stroke diabetes hypertension kidney failure and nina no Medima for Edana Bem Accra Pokra Samaira Kumasan so Wagogo one government school nutrition 0244 774282 0244 774282 Electroland Ghana Limited ni home appliance papa fie no ho enti wo home appliances bia no brand bia no one man chana abenya de free product no so ye kama pa TV air conditioners fridge washing machine kettle ni ateni nyina won sabaka bi tachiman kumase kwantempo no so kumase kro na so wo kase anasa tech junction Accra wadanta barrier dan so man runabout 0245 949495 0245 949495 time herbal mixture etu malaria fever se de fi ho aduane wontumi nie ema wotumi didi kama wapomden no san so bapiem ye what time mixture and capsules ye no so tumi wo bia rashes tabegu wa himfi opa na we no ye friend say immune booster edro general well be edro no e boost immune system no na ko tie yade e ma na mema nyina obatumi anum bi 0244 417669 0244 417669 where soon ye jina na yadan ho ya ba pi no a eni ede beto so
Medo edrano pa wutimi to wo boase etwitwi wusi o ado na so ni se me de yas toothpaste and the brush and etwitwi mesima menya homka senti na ye bokoi na me de me all time favorite yas herbal toothpaste and the brush aboa me amasesei menum nso a enwunu anasa de ehia me semfimfem me biem na wo hwese mesi aye fita sesrecha homa na et brightens yas whitening toothpaste and the brush and the midi chimisi enti na wo se efei na yas total care gel toothpaste and the brush ni de ebo wo se ho ban demu ni nyina ema wonum ye sham oh yes enu petrodo yas herbal yas whitening and yas total care gel toothpaste and the brush abusuan chamfa se wo pedudu tu e won kran ha for Leicester Ghana Limited and was 050 161 9588 Leicester Ghana Limited and the yas toothpaste mo ahodo and the brush abadwa so ababuai
midimafo pokwase maira Accra midimafo pokwase maira Accra
midimafo heba clinic aba Accra
ani owontie passengers egumi kai mu e ho na dodo na ekro
ene sa Accra ne potem yedemu
ani yedemu ampa de se de adutwam Atlantic International University America memu abo Dr. Adujamfi babaso honorary degree as a professor in biology in herbal medicine it is said here ayaresa no more oh missing minim wife ye kopa wo wan ye one city nyinse ne betom ansa na ye ties ka no me so me connection na enhyeda nkoye na esakakra ti say wa page mu amahode bam
connection ne mu de we
wo de ba de kura wo ba de kura wo de ba de kura ye ka stroke nso de wo fa no small chese agidi wo wuo ne de asie no yare bia etatia e wo Dr. Tamda so andi so diabetes hepatitis B prostate hypertension malaria yare bia kuma say
owo agogo opposite government school no
and nkra hanso obepiem e Pokuase Mayra Kwano so. For doctor 0244 774 282
and 0500 727215.
Midimafo Herbal Clinic.
Wudimafo ne hwa.
TV Emma Akituapa.
Amakatuapa mpebusua da mo sege toa ansam no eso na asante mantamu ne yere kasebo no akwa kopie afo no South East ana assembly no so aye hyemude awatonsa ade afra aye DC won monyamfo Nelson na yaban mo de nani monyamba batachiri na nyina no afa Ghana ye yo Ghana enkan ko se betumi agina naso ne kase pa ano 24 hour economy no aban no ade abaya opase etumi gina so anopa wie no mre de hwem na ze Ghana fo ye adwuma ne ye bo adwuma ahomaden ade aboa masika abomafo betom na anam soma bra yera ayaba Nelson ko piemu no wode akoto dwacho se Ghanafo mampanyi na ne ku obibia ho pa na ene no aban no ye se assembly members awodo a womo ewo afo no na nya wonko a wo ma Ghana babia no wo bewo se wo ma se kyenemu wo dadwene mu ebetumi aye aban no dadwene pa na 24-hour economy no aban no ba befa so asesa nioma ama Ghana no anka se efradomu akwadomu ebro san hyemude ne koso no munyafo no wode ne nsam atudwa for man economy no ho ekwan ye befa so ebegina na Ghana mampanyi ye rojonjo mani ma ne hyehye pa owode ma Ghana fo no sei ene otwe na ma ne boni ebe no zawusu ansa edebrey
market market ya is across every district Ghana na enya America say sky for the first and second quarter say I ready but the chance it is ready because I say you near a present designer ever okay you know now they will see you blocks so see you now go every almost the same and 24-hour we have church room we have police station we have fire service and then chief company now said we are a market never be able to celebrate about body the big market there Alabama so I'm gonna phone you say castle by new blocks it's 24-hour market so said the victim a teacher I have big market
na anochu no wormonya for Ishmael Ajmaidua one of your presiding member ewa for no southeast mensini mu one so the kakra eto asosei
okay no my BC e dey go plan for education e for rules e for health ni na bi look as a transit street light we be aba on MP or 20% but say ya o me ka bo no tina street light in Jamaica you share council from man council ever can abeswa kama kuma 14 accident e ma emuni pass 6 and e wo regular papers be the police station no e wa France office e Jama any sablono e benefo fi trababa behwe sablono de no ma akrebi wo ho a wo se hwe ne menu ka to machasi a omusi police quarters e jama to so eguso e we bi ka akrebi wo se hwe ne etimi eye se ne be ya e betumi be jama police station ti eguso a ni DC ni MP na se be se nyina onyina ya ke ho bomba ko se nyina enyi policy to chen we si na nya policy bia bia ye nyina ka bo mane a print to dia ko ekro unu agusa mete se kan kwata ide futu am de ma se
na anochi no assembly members ya won so ko nhyemude no ase no won so da mampanyina se pa sa Ghana mampanyi yenye udeni uyebuyi eno sumusem eni
Ghana ya mampede release this kakasi pa ye interview billion Ghana cedis what the babe bo assembly na ma empuntu bebre ama ojina hey se no hwe mani mu a mani ma esiri menye school se isi class o sabro no nya me chire a ede ne chire ya ye ba bisi e di ama ede na se
yeah, mentioning education, road infrastructure, education and health. And yeah, it's assembly in it's a government policy on 24-hour and trade. In the assembly, the idea to Akase Yebenya Asasena district. We are here to have our district security posts like police stations. In the Enona category. The last time, a team of experts, the report and recommendations in regional police commander. By next week, we will be sharing our assessment.
I was sure assembly members say be a one more hour have found southeast and na yeti womo enken na yeda swagina Santa Monte mo yekopemu Manchester Central mensini emo na adehye ya womo ewo odumto yedondo ewo Manchester Central hyase adehye ya wo de adesedi emo den ato aban no anim se womo ekuro no ekane ani wonomo yababa ye wires ni nyina nanso kane anyade a etimi aba wonomo enam so Aman Central for any unit committee chairman Ora Charles Nyameche edi nkomo amani cheche mu se ye kane ne kura free wono mu a wo mu nsuo sam so enye baby a wo beja wo nan enye chese wo mu wo haw mu ankasa wone Central for di nkomo sei
Mekunya meni ye wo how bebre ewo baby a ye wo so ye wo ba oduto area o how bebre na ekoso edi kan ya pra so be ya enka ne asem e be ya adwuma nanso betu sa bre nyina no aya na ye bo ana awai wo history ejina mu ya e senka emwa bi fi baby ba nanso sanse emwa fi baby benti assembly man ene di committee for ne penfo na aka ye ho abomu a se yesi security so be ya enkura no ebenya baby etimi afa eti no kronya me ani ni odutu area ye wo awokese pa eti de esra ban ne se na dawroma onhwe ne nimere na omeboa se de be ya yenso ye hawo no eso betie na eneme nyina etimi aye kama amai na etimi aboa ama ban no so etimi akọ n'anim eti ade sre de a pese ye nam eso ede srempen ko ene ye kan se esuku dan ye guso ye ho adwuma de nanso ye hiam wo fra ban no ye kan ne asem so medical kan eno so aye bibie wo ye sra ban se ono so kunani na omeboa na fi yensu yenya ahoto pata nyesa nokure yensu osem nyina aye bata ye sra ban omeboa ne ye bre
Ebushia nipa ye hu so wo ka say unit committee chairman ye wono ene wo odum to eno no ehya manse central mensini mo ase wa santemantemo ne he ne yekotie ye no
afei yakọ obi manso na UK man mu ne yedri na Britain deputy prime minister Angela Rena ana watchoro krata yi krata watchoro ye no wode ono ane dia hyase no wasan ana jase wode akwa mpanyimfo ne nyina ne yese wose wiase mo beboa mo agya na de ne wa wogya na anfa so wo so pa ana fenso so wohwemu a wada dwene wanhunu sesa bia wadi nkorasam enti we wontwa mo obi mpam no ansa e wo so no apam no ho na ne nyina ne yese wokokoto eye ajapade bi na ajapade no oto ye no UK man mu wa ane wo sane na wo se eho to otwia na wode ma ban no wanya ne saa ema ewie kire kura no eto no twia wotwia ye no wantwia correct amount no ankasa sanka eto no ye 5 Ghana cedis a enya 5 Ghana cedis no an wotwia ye enam so nti no ankasa hu na dwene mu ankasa ennim die mu sesabie wo bu aban no afa so ya wotena akonya se deputy prime minister e wo Britain na se enye ye wokwan bi aso enti wono a chorokrata e de akwa akoma mpanyifo chiro se free na de kuro wa resign wonya bia mu da opokun fa nkun odware ane ho mpai wono ana kan na soso nim guase no a watena se adwene wanhunu sa hwe a daache be ade baba wono ankasa ne maso no eya chenso yie papa na eno na Ghana fo bi mo ka se sane Angela Rena wosibi hu ye na wa resign Ghana ha dia ka kire atwe won mabo so na so no de o se sane enuoma sibi ka kono de wono ahunu no pefe sa to no enya sa na otuaye enti won twa ma aban mo kansa wono a atu ne ho ade so roso ne yegina ne yede nsam nyina asie na afre na wode afidie no ato ha nsam wode bae no de makoten no ebini
JJ President Yera Albert Kwamna Jomfo so e de atodwa se aban no enhwe na central for bambo musem entimi enyere so
sanso na Ghana mampanyi Yera Chandramani Mahama so de atodwa wose aneda obonyuma wodo ye no ya aban dia no e wasa aban asase ye nsakrai mapa ewu
Medical and Dental Council for action nipa enan bia wonu mususu se wo mu ye adwuma e wa pomdin ase asabia nanso wo mu nitumi krata
Yera Sam George anso de abasa Ghana ban apa KPMG ya wo mo ba be gina mu se transaction advisor adiama teleso Ghana enafe elteltigu
aboso kan spare part dealers nso chese wo mo firi wo man so abebie shops ahodo wo nkrai ha no nyame adom adwadi ye di enim ya wo mu betutum
na ebika wo no mo ya bobo no nyina no enum so yara baba somo na madwon kire kakra ya modi aba hajia special foods waso ya sene no yemfa kakra emra mesomwe keke Africa so na diaba kenke house aka hawaba ana odiaba wose ye news video ye sweet papa nyasem keto ma na wochia na na henkan kade golden boy eno no master planner junior kentampo no ne die free eno se na dollar ne 11 cedis 90 pesos Ghana cedi no eye was pa tia na set kwa from na Yera to forcing wo yi wan san kasa biemu na Ghana for yente ko mensa pilatu no ne die free no ye o tie news papa free domi pilatu nyasam keto ma wochia Francisca Abando eke Lady Franca yo wochia na pa na na kwa mo abo tablet kuma central no so adianie eno wose wo so no bewi ni biemu wo so no basa sorry na 2028 de eye wo so no na eba piaga ono so de aba wose aka 9 pe but still it is possible ana ko mensa pilatu nso de nie wose mane mo ni minimu ansan wakasa na wɔbɔ ne minimuo no na wɔde to aso akyerɛ sɛ dɔme pelatu hɔ no mu a ɛno no so wɔtie yɛ di firi na Rahim Rankin so die nie wɔse resetting agenda paa nie kyerɛ sɛ agenda 24-hour economy ɛno so so emu asɛm ɛno na busua ha ɛna yɛde esi ɛno yɛbɛtena second kan yɛ no ɛyɛ me Akosua AGYEIWAA Kodie Boaten ɛna
Obaapa nana ya kechre na fe Akosua ago Aboagye
wano ɛna yɛne yɛbɛtena aseɛ yes na nnwumakuo yi a wɔnomdom so yɛasene no ayɔtime aba mesha Electroland Ghana Limited nso ɛboa medimafo aba center Dr. Time da so na Leicester Company Limited nso wɔde ya street piston ne brush ɛta yɛkyie yɛsɔre so ne yakɔ na mango day what a chat service atoso